10 common scams targeted at teens. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. 10 common scams targeted at teens. So make sure to watch the full video. Youngsters have grown up with PCs and cell phones, so it's nothing unexpected that they are tech and web astute, giving them certainty on the web. They additionally will quite often be unpracticed and more trusting than most age bunches with regard to collaborating with others. This mix can make youngsters helpless against trick craftsmen, particularly in an undeniably hazardous web-based world. Tricks focusing on kids and youngsters incorporate all that from counterfeit grants and challenges to web-based shopping misrepresentation and even blackmail. Teach yourself and your family so you can play it safe to forestall extortion. As per the FBI, 14,919 trick occurrences were accounted for by individuals matured 19 and more youthful in 2021. These tricks brought about misfortunes of $100 and $1.4 million to the adolescents that revealed them. Minors under 18 are undeniably bound to become casualties of fraud than grown-ups, says Trickmaster Steve Weissman. They are focused on for two reasons. The first is that they take more time to figure out that they are casualties of wholesale fraud, in this way permitting the character to cheat additional opportunities to involve their personalities for criminal purposes. Moreover, their data is utilized frequently in engineered fraud, where lawbreakers make an absolutely fake personality with data taken from various individuals. Kids and youngsters today live quite a bit of their lives on the web, which makes them practical objectives for online tricks. Digital extortion is becoming quicker among casualties matured 20 and under than some other age bunch, as indicated by information from the Web Wrongdoing Center. Tricks that target youngsters incorporate all that from counterfeit grants and challenges to internet shopping misrepresentation and blackmail. These violations can cause close-to-home misery, monetary misfortunes, and even data fraud. The following are 11 normal internet-based tricks to look for and how you might safeguard your kid. As per a recent report, online entertainment use is up 84% among youngsters, contrasted with 2015. As numerous as 94% of 8 to 18-year-olds approach a cell phone. It just appears to be legit to understand what tricksters are doing and how to overcome them. The following are 10 of the more normal tricks that straightforwardly, or in a roundabout way, target teens, and how you might assist with guaranteeing your high schooler doesn't turn into a casualty. Number 1. Social media scams. Web-based entertainment is a prime area for web-based tricks that target youngsters. Youngsters, all things considered, are social creatures, and late pandemic lockdowns have made a powerful coincidence of high schooler, uneasiness, and trickster. Opportunity that keeps on working out on the greater part of the significant virtual entertainment stages. Among tricks normal to web-based entertainment are those including wholesale fraud, or the taking of someone else's very own data. Boss among these is reviews or challenges that demand individual data and duping, in which the con artist acts like somebody they are not and gets to know the casualty determined to take cash, individual data, or more. However, these are the most widely recognized web-based entertainment tricks. Numerous different kinds of fake movements appear on these stages, including the majority of the other tricks in this article. Number 2. Online shopping scams. Youngsters and late school graduates are also huge online spenders for expensive products, says Wiseman. Tracking down the most recent iPhone, planner purse, or cutting-edge earphones for a small portion of the retail costs sounds unrealistic. Tragically, that is a precisely exact thing it is, unrealistic. When paid for, online scratch and dent section estimated merchandise seldom shows up. One more rendition of this trick includes knockoffs or fake items professing to be genuine articles. When the territory of obscure back rear entryway, sales reps from the storage compartment of a vehicle. Online imitation deals have been seen as another home. And in deal-hunting teenagers, new casualties. Youngsters or teenagers might succumb to promotions or messages promising items at low costs. For example, a $25 iPad. Subsequent to giving installment data, they never get the bought item. In addition to the fact that they are out the cash, however, their installment data and other individual information might be taken and utilized by cheats. Number 3. Identity thefts. This trick merits exceptional notice since it is one of the most common, and furthermore, in light of the fact that virtual entertainment is only one web-based region where it shows up. Others incorporate sites, email, informing applications, and spring up windows. The guilelessness of youth frequently makes it more straightforward for would-be character cheats to fish for data. Youngsters don't necessarily understand that they're giving over private information that can be utilized for fraud. This is delineated in a study that tracked down a lot higher rate, 15%, of wholesale fraud among those 18 to 29 years of age than among those 45 and more established, 8%. Number 4. Skill or talent-based contest. Another famous web-based trick that flourishes beyond virtual entertainment is a minor departure from acting and demonstrating tricks, which are likewise perfectly healthy on the web. Later tricks include expertise-based challenges in which youngsters are asked to enter craftsmanship, music synthesis, or experimental writing to win cash, and all the more critically, distinction. These tricks might possibly require a passage expense, and if the youngster wins, considerably more money. Fair warning: the passage does win in the extra expense or charges, as far as anyone knows assist, with the expense of advancement, distribution, etc. Children might be urged to participate in a fake challenge that requires paying an expense. They may likewise be informed that they've won a challenge and requested to share individual data or pay cash to guarantee their reward, which won't ever show up. Number 5. Scholarships and grant scams. As school costs loom at youngsters and their folks, stress over funding advanced education, incredulity about spontaneous grants and award offers may not be basically serious areas of strength as it ought to be. The objective of these tricks might be straightforward fraud, or it could be a more straightforward endeavor to charge for purported exclusive data about grants or free cash general society doesn't know exists. These sham offers some of the time appear as promises you will get your cash back on the off chance that you don't get the grant, exceptional expense-based grants, and, surprisingly, unclaimed grants just accessible through an extraordinary asset you can access by, you got it, paying a charge. Number 6. Student loan debt and forgiveness scams. The trick organizations frequently have names that cause it to seem they are government-associated. Genuine understudy loan absolution, relevant to government understudy loans, just includes no charges. Notwithstanding commitments of pardoning, a few tricksters guarantee union credits that likewise give off an impression of being from the public authority. As a matter of fact, these are private credits that charge high expenses just to apply. A genuine understudy loan combination doesn't need a charge. Number 7. Online auctions. Sell-off tricks have been found to target clueless adolescents in different ways. One trick includes a sale that the adolescent successes for a thing that doesn't exist or never shows up, despite the fact that the youngster is paid for it. On the other hand, when a clueless youngster is urged to sell assets, the trick craftsman, the bartering house rep, requires the high schooler to send in the thing ahead of time, before the purchaser's installment shows up, or even before offers are set. Obviously, the assets never show up or the closeout never occurs, and the rep vanishes. Number 8. Cell phone freebies. As indicated above, with essentially all youngsters approaching cell phones, tricksters have run to the space with confounding proposals of free ringtones and backdrop pictures that show up consistently. Missing from the pitch is clear language about the reality the youngster has bought into a costly help with month-to-month charges that can add up rapidly. More regrettable yet, the expenses frequently accompany confounding names that don't make the motivation behind the charge understood. Number 9. Weight loss scams. Numerous teenagers have self-perception issues. However, virtual entertainment has gotten a lot of consideration for the job it plays in this. Tricksters are similarly blamable in light of the fact that they weaponize frailty and use it to urge teenagers to burn through cash on pointless and at times perilous items and administrations. Tricks incorporate all that from purported keto diet pills to free preliminary offers that lead to long-haul agreements to doctored pictures and advertisements from there. The sky is the limit. Eating a solid eating regimen and normal activity are the keys to weight reduction. However, tricksters guarantee speedier and simpler outcomes for a charge. Number 10. Webcam Security. One more kind of fake movement amplified by the pandemic is webcam security. Zoom classes, a craving with respect youngsters to associate with schoolmates while in isolation, and a general longing to remain socially dynamic, brought about the developing utilization of webcams and a reasonable, however perilous, absence of webcam security. The trick piece of this present circumstance includes the capacity of programmers to penetrate webcams that are not covered or generally crippled, and subsequently gather data and pictures that can be utilized to extort teenagers and their folks. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.